Hey guys, I wanted to take a second. I started repairing something I've never been able to quite fix and always just ordered the parts for in the past. But today, I had an idea after deep cleaning my Keurig machine this weekend. Kind of give me an idea for fixing this washer here. Instead of just ordering this part, which is 4 days out and 50 bucks on Amazon. So what was going on with this machine is in between loads, it would drip, just constantly drip water, drip, drip, drip. Of course, if you turn the water off, the cold water, it would stop. And you turn it back on, the water pressure would allow it to come through and drip. And so you take the console off, and then right here is where the water inlet hose goes. This thing goes on there like that. It's got two pieces on the side. Normally I show how to break all this down, but since I was already in this, I honestly didn't even think it would work, but it did work. And so I'm gonna share this because if you're a repair guy, this will save you a ton of money replacing these things. You know, if you're at home and your washing machine is maybe resaturating your clothes with water before you get them switched over because it's constantly dripping, it's a huge pain in the butt. This will save you 4 days and 50 bucks. But essentially what it did was there's just two screws that hold this in. So once you take those two screws out and you pull off the connections here off the side, this thing pulls out. So it tucks down in here like that. So it pulls out, and then you're just left with this piece here. So what it did was I took some vinegar, 2 gallons, in a 5-gallon bucket, and I submerged this in there and got all the air bubbles out so that it kind of was pretty much fully submerged. It wanted to float at first, but after I got the air bubbles out and really worked it around, then it kind of was underneath the vinegar. I let it set for 4.5 hours, and pretty much all the crap that was built up inside of here came out. But here's the trick. Here's what made this work, because I tried something similar to this in the past and it did not work. But so in here, right in here, I'm working with one hand. That's a plunger. It's a little metal spring-loaded plunger, and you have it on both sides. What happens is some of the hard water calcium buildup, the white crap that builds up around and inside of these sometimes, was inside of that, and it had just gummed up the little plunger, so it didn't close all the way. So water is then moving from the backside through the partially open plunger and allowing it to drip out the bottom. So I grabbed a magnet, high-powered magnet, and I stuck it right here, and I was able to move this with my magnet. So I was able to plunge it, and when I started doing that, just like this, all the water kind of came out of there. And so then I put it in the vinegar, fully submerged, started running that, and I could see the vinegar fill this up. So then I was able to get the vinegar inside of here, which allowed it to clean. So both of these were full of vinegar when it soaked for about 4.5 hours. Then I took it, cleaned it all out, and what I just did that actually worked amazing was I took my hose over there that hooks up to the washer, and I screwed it on here, and I turned the water pressure on, and nothing seemingly was happening. Then I took my magnet and I opened this, and when I did, it was like, and it just flushed water through here. It flushed water through everything here, and it came out super fast. And then I did the same thing on the other side. There was nothing wrong with this side, but I went ahead and did it anyway. Then now this is full of clean water now, and I'm gonna reassemble and put it all back together. But anyway, once I let go with the magnet, it closed and nothing could get through. It wasn't leaking anymore. So I believe that I have this fixed, and I'm gonna slap it all back together, and we're gonna test it out. And if indeed, after running a few loads, it continues to have a perfect seal again with no leaks, then I'll do a little bit more in-depth video on how to take the machine apart. But this is just a quick tip, because seemingly so far it seems to have worked. You know, and if you're in a spot where you've got a machine, you're trying to fix it, trying to sell it, waiting 4 days and spending an extra 50 bucks, that's always a pain. So maybe this will help somebody out. I imagine you could do this with just about any of these, even on refrigerators, as long as you can get all the electronics off of it and submerge it. But the trick there again is engaging this plunger and getting all the crap that's in there out and the vinegar in to sit. So we'll see what happens when I put it back together. Okay, so doing a manual test, running the water, running hot and cold at the moment. So let's stop the hot, stop the cold, and now give it a second and just see if it quits dripping. See if we fix this thing. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Getting excited. Holy crap! I think we did it. I'm so excited. I've tried to fix these so many times in the past. I never did the plunger trick. I think it's gonna stop. Before, it was, it was not a steady stream, but it was like, you know, one drip following the other drip down. I mean, it was pretty steady, so I think we got it. This trick seemed to have worked. I will put out a full teardown video showing exactly how to do it, but if you've ever worked on these, replaced these before, you should you know, have the gist of how to do this and what I'm talking about when I talk about these parts here. That's great. Yep, we're good to go. We're sitting here for almost 2 minutes, and there's nothing left in there other than just a little residual water from it. You know. Perfect. Awesome. So there you go. There's a trick for you. Hopefully that'll save some people some time and some money. Like I said, I'll do a little bit more of a breakdown. I actually have a couple of machines with this problem that maybe I'll do a full-on video with one of those machines, but this one's good to go. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you found this information valuable, save you some time, save you some money, please like, share, and subscribe. That way we can get it out to other people and they can benefit from it as well. Thanks again for watching.